So a lot of people don't know this, but on Skool, you can have a call or a live stream with your group without having to use Zoom or Google Meet. Let me show you how. So there's two main ways to initiate a call in your group. The first is go live, and the second is by scheduling something in the calendar. A lot of people think that first you'll schedule something in the calendar and then click the go live button to start the call. That's actually not correct. Going live will initiate what's called a random hangout, which shows up here at the top and people can join. And it's more for kind of spontaneously going live, versus the calendar is more for pre-planned scheduled events. So that's the first thing to know, is there's two ways to kind of start a call. Go live, which is spontaneous, and then calendar, which is more pre-planned scheduled events. So let's click go live. So in here, you can see there's two ways to have a call: a regular call or a webinar. A regular call is exactly what you'd expect. Anyone can come off camera, anyone can unmute and have a conversation, right? It's just a normal Hangouts. This is probably optimal for kind of smaller groups when everyone is just trying to have an open conversation. A webinar is a one-to-many presentation. So in this case, only the host is on stage and gonna have their camera on, and all participants will join and only be able to use the chat. They won't be able to turn their camera on and speak unless you allow them to do so by bringing them onto stage. So if you want to make more of a presentation where you don't want people being able to unmute and start talking, you would do webinar. If it's more of a smaller group, you would rather do a call, most likely. So inside of the call, you can do a number of things that you'd want to do. First of all, you can record the call. This is really important to make sure that you actually click the record button. A lot of people think that it happens automatically, but it does not. You must hit the record button to start the call recording. After the call ends, you'll get a notification on your Skool notifications telling you that the call is available, and you'll be able to either post it to the community with one click or download it to post in the classroom, maybe like some other people do. Again, on the Skool call here, you can do everything you'd want to do: change your microphone, change your speaker. You can even put yourself in the Skool office and give yourself a different background, anything you'd like to do. You can also use your emoji reactions, share screen, pretty much anything you'd want to do on a call. These are all the options also that you can do for other people in the call. You can pin them for everybody across the screen. You can unpin them. You can kick them from the call. They will be able to rejoin. This is not a permanent ban, just a temporary kick. You can turn off someone's video. You can allow or disallow their audio or video. And you can also allow them to screen share if you want a guest to be able to share their screen. So secondly, if you wanted to create a scheduled calendar event, all you'd go here is to the calendar and then click plus up here, and you'll be able to customize your event. You can do it however you want or use one of our templates. So in this case, I'll just do a coffee hour, and it kind of populates some text and image here. You'll want to, of course, select what time zone it's in and also select where you want to host it. If you want to host it on a Zoom or Meet, you still can, but the benefits of having a Skool call are that if somebody were to send the link out, for example, nobody will be able to just join the call because they have the link. They need to be part of your group, which is great, especially if it's a paid group. Also, there's no kind of pesky software updates that need to happen last minute. Anyone can always join immediately. Lastly, you can go down here and select who has access to it, either everyone, people on a certain level, people on a certain tier, or people in a certain classroom. So a cool use case of this is like you can create a classroom module that's kind of like a ticket maybe for a one-time purchase, and then everyone that buys that ticket gets to show up to the call. You can also check this box to remind people by email one day before the call to show up. A common question that we get is there a limit to how many people can be on a Skool call? And yes, it is 10,000. I don't think anybody has hit that limit yet, but if it happens, please let me know.